Hello, everybody. This is Night of Misfortune. I'm going to be DMing a campaign with some new people. Um, yeah, so why don't we just start off with the background story that I wanted to read? It is right here. All right, welcome to Tinal Valley, Paradise Valley in ancient Elvish. The world you know is regarded throughout its boundaries as a utopia. War is unheard of in this land, as all races live in harmony. There is no poverty. At the center of this land stands a magnificent city called Cathair Althreath, which is in ancient Elvish means the city of dreams. This city stands on the coast of Farai Bay, again in ancient Elvish meaning deep blue bay. The population of this gigantic metropolis consists of all races and is over 700,000. Every year the city grows as thousands of elves, dwarves, humans, and other races journey to the city for work, trade, and excitement. The ruler of this land is a human named Ulrich Nova. However, the primary government is controlled by a council which is merely headed by Nova. On the coast of Farai Bay stands a magnificent palace on a cliff, and a bit further offshore, a magnificent gleaming tower pierces the sky, symbolizing a beacon for incoming travelers. So I'm joined here by three of our players. The fourth one could not make it today, and we're probably going to bring a new person in. But for now, how about we just start with introductions? Miles, would you like to kick us off?
Do you want me to introduce my character or me or both?
Both would be
Yeah, okay.
great.
So my name is Miles. I'm Aussie, as you can probably tell from the accent. I'm at university here in Australia, studying law, a combined degree of law and commerce, and I play a bit of StarCraft, uh, Battlefield 4, things like that, games like that. I'll be playing a human paladin who basically is a spitting image of Thor, Christopher Hemsworth. He's like a sword and board, sword and board, long sword kind of guy. It's going to be more focused on, my character is going to be more focused on dealing damage rather than the spells. Uh, the spell aspect of a paladin. Um, yeah, I kind of want to like make the rest a surprise as we go. So
All right.
that's going to be my character. And his name is Lucian. Sorry, I should say the name. Lucian. I'm not going to say the rest of his name. I want that also to be a surprise. So it's just Lucian for the moment.
All right. Vernon, is your first name, real name, actually Orlos?
Yes, actually, would you like me to do my introduction now?
Yes. Go ahead.
All right. My name is Orlo, and I live in the coolest state in the country, Maine, um, where I'm freezing to death currently. My character is a halfling rogue, and not a halfling. Sorry, I am not a halfling, and half elf.
Oh, thank God. I was about to say, you're 5'5". How are you a halfling?
A halfling by some standards, I guess. Um, but I am a rogue. That does not make me a thief, however, because Vernon does not steal for profit, and he does not steal. He's not your average thief. What he does is he has a business in which he returns things to people. You go to him and you say, "Hey, somebody took this from me. It could be a purse, it could be anything." But I say, "I'm going to get that back for you," and he does it. So he's
So,
essentially a get backer.
so basically, you
So
let your morals get in the way of getting money, pretty much, right?
yes, constantly. He is to a fault. He is a nice guy, giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. And I guess his big problem he has is that he might drink too much.
as,
So
as
that
do
might
all
Do
of
you,
be.
us sometimes.
do you retain your morals when you're drunk?
He's a very jolly and clumsy drunk.
Oh man. Okay, that's great.
All right. Anamande.
Right. So my name is Yankel. I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm currently enjoying a delicious stromboli from the Keys, where I was earlier today. My character's name is Anomandaris Purake, the Mane of Chaos. If anybody has read Stephen Erickson's books, you'll know the name. So I'm playing a Drow Ranger. Um, I really don't know exactly where he came from because you will be learning about the Drow as I do. So I really don't know much about him besides the fact that he's a kind of a natural born leader, and very decisive and very not very quick to make decisions, but once he's made them, they're pretty much set in stone. So that's what you can expect out of my character. Unlike most rangers, I'll be in the thick of things. So in the books, Rake has like a big two-handed sword, and so I went ahead with that kind of style, and so I'll be using a big great sword. One thing to note is that my character is 6 feet and 1 inch, which is pretty tall for a drow, and he weighs 225 pounds, which is also pretty heavy for a drow. So I'm pretty fucking big.
So at least we don't have an anorexic ranger in our party.
That's right. That's right.
That's very close.
Might actually put some power behind those shots that they don't.
The
Yeah.
few shots he will be taking, yeah, they're probably gonna
They're
have
gonna
some.
be all crits.
Well, actually, he's using a crossbow, so there's no power at all. It's all
I
the
see. Okay, so you're
mechanism,
cheating,
basically.
basically. All right. Well, my name is Dmitry. I am from Russia, and you might know me as Knight of Misfortune because I streamed here on this channel quite a bit. Haven't been streaming lately because I'm in a university, but this is what I'm going to be doing primarily over the next couple of months. Let's see how long this party will last. And I'm the DM, I guess, and that's my introduction for that. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and start if you guys are all ready.
Does everybody
Mhm.
know we're playing D&D next already?
Oh yes, of course, guys. Thank you. We are playing D&D Next playtest packet with some optional rules. So the first rule that I have changed is the crits. The crits will be done like so. Critical miss will be a roll 1 and a 2. And also there will be a critical failure effect, which the player will roll additionally and compare to a table. And the table I can post later in the chat. And the critical hits will be on a 19 and a 20, and also a critical hit table will be applied. Deaths will be at 10 HP, level 1 through 10, well, negative 10 HP. 20 for 11 to 20, and we'll get the rest as we get there. And I have also excluded all races. Uh, all races were legal except for Warforged, Dragonborn, and Kendar. And that, I believe, is all she wrote for modded rules.
I don't even know who the Kendar are. What is a
There was
Kendar?
another race, wasn't there? There was the
Yeah, there was a
demon
Thieflings. Sorry.
thief. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I guess I could. You guys don't mind if I go over the gods really quickly?
Oh, please
Yeah, that
do.
would be
Hold on, I
sick.
gotta start taking notes.
All right.
Yeah. I will warn you. My character's not very religious, so this might not apply to him.
Mine is so.
So there's gonna be some conflict right there, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not
Nah, I
like
don't think so.
strict.
I mean,
I guess you'd say.
maybe
Okay.
we'll see. I haven't decided whether he's the preacher going around knocking on houses or just like stay to myself kind
Oh,
of guy.
interesting. All right. So Sephiroth is the god of death, darkness, murder, and the underworld. So he's like Hades, basically. His wife is Rula, who's the goddess of dark magic, death, and vanity. Mirion is god of magic and arcane knowledge. Achilleos is the god of the sun. Ouranos is god of war. Adeline is goddess of the moon, water, healing, balance, and foresight. There are also demigods, princes, and lords. I'll just mention a few of them because some of them are kind of repetitive and I don't want to go through the whole list. There's an unnamed Lord of Death, and his kind of um, minion, if you will, is Predadim, the emissary of shadows. So that's all the gods and demigods you should probably know.
Hmm.
And beyond that, I believe I have taken care of everything. So
I'm just
let's just
picturing this god of
Well, hold
darkness or
on.
whatever is actually Bruce Wayne. He's got like Michael Caine beside him going, "Yes, master."
Can you explain a little bit what is the difference between a god and a prince or a princess or a lord?
um, a prince is someone who is basically it can be chosen. He can be chosen by a god, like as a vessel type thing,
Oh, I see.
or he could be self-proclaimed lord and just do the deeds that he does. So, for example, let me go back here. So, for example, Zenera, who is the princess of chaos and assassins, she
Hmm.
is basically she would probably be in a creed of assassins or something like that.
So she
So
could
hold.
be conceivably like a human or something like that. That
Yes,
is, yeah,
you don't know for sure. You just know this from like
yeah,
legends and stories and things like that.
yep.
So hold on. That does that mean I can just like pronounce myself like I'm, the Lord of
I'm God of
Fishes?
Well,
awesomeness.
everybody can do that.
Sorry,
It's just
Prince
it
of
won't
Awesome.
carry any weight and like nobody will know. You have to prove yourself by doing
Okay,
deeds.
but like,
Yeah,
do the
I think
lords?
God has to pronounce you that.
Yeah, and like a god would have to proclaim you as well.
Okay, so like the lords have like patron gods that grant them extra powers and stuff. Is that what's basically
Yeah,
happening here?
basically like they're messengers or things like that. Think of like what was that movie called? I'm blanking on it. Never mind, disregard that.
Book of
They're
Eli.
basically like the avatars of the gods.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they could be that too. Yeah.
cool. I like
You
it.
thinking of Book of Eli with Denzel Washington potentially?
No, I was thinking of no, I was thinking something
No,
else. I
that's all right.
can't pinpoint to it.
All right.
So basically, the legitimate ones are chosen by gods, and they're sort of like obviously given extra strength, or well, we don't know, but yeah,
Yes, precisely.
okay.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. Any other questions before we
Hmm.
start?
How common is this stuff? Like, does everybody know about these gods? Is this like
Pretty much everybody who's well versed in like religion or like history or just knows what's going on around them. Everybody has heard of these gods.
okay?
It's
Do
yeah,
do
basically
the
like
And is it
religion.
gods play a heavy hand in like the world? Like, are
Yes, they have
they
quite a bit of
affecting?
influence.
Okay, so they're not just like these things that we're not sure exist, but people
Yeah,
worship them.
people
Okay.
worship them. Some people say they saw them. Yeah.
And then last question: is it like today's society where like my God is better than yours, even though they're the same, or is it like Greek society where like there's just a bunch of these gods, and then we like one, but the other ones are cool too?
Depends on the society, but right now in this city, Cthulhu
Uh,
Thleef, everybody is pretty much equal and everybody does not compete like our religions do between each
right,
other. So
right.
everybody is more of a Greek right now.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Awesome.
Except, except the evil ones, right?
Uh,
Then
well,
we
I
got the
mean,
bad.
yeah, there's less evil followers, I guess.
Right.
That could be said. Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys are here. Like, I just want to say that it's like my first D&D experience, and if we were all like me, it just would have been like, no questions asked.
Is this really your first D&D experience?
No, that's
Sorry?
awesome. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's
I think that's pretty much it for me. Which of these look the hottest?
Which of the gods look the hottest?
Which of the lords? Or not? That's not good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that.
Damn.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys wake up in you're not quite sure where you're waking up. There's nothing around you
Hmm.
at first glance, only pure whiteness.
Oh shit!
my
It's
eyes.
Now,
it's
as
like
a drow,
it's like
is this
pre
like my eyes?
it's like pre-Bing Bang type thing.
Oh shit!
It's like completely empty, but as you sort of kind of start looking around, pull yourself up, you see your party and you see 10 other people picking themselves up as well.
Now, do we know each other? Like, do we know all these other people?
Uh, right now, yes, you know your party, but you do not know the other people.
Okay. Um,
So I presumably stand up first because my character's strong and badass, and
Okay.
yeah. So I'm gonna help like whoever needs helping up. Like I'll lend a hand and in our party. Like I'm not gonna go over to the other people. Like
Okay.
sorry, I
if
don't need any help.
And,
Drake or Olo.
Pretty
Huh?
badass.
and at first, my character just he gets it, kind of rubs his head, and at first he just thinks he kind of drank too much.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, what did I do? Where am
Okay.
I?
What's everybody else doing? I wanna...
Everybody's just kind of like confused and picking themselves up and just like looking around and
Okay.
scared.
Shit.
Oh, little bit out of game. What is is there a heaven and what is it called? Like, is it a different name?
No, there is
Like
no name for
is
it.
there an afterlife name
Um,
for the
These are
afterlife?
hard
there is no
D&D
name for the
people.
afterlife. You can call it the afterlife. It's sort of like, again, people believe this. Some people believe in an afterlife. Some people don't. Some people say they've been to hell or heaven and came back. It's you're not sure for certain, but probably there is.
I was gonna like bust out the Elysium speech from Gladiator, but you are in Elysium. Anyway, so sorry, going
Do you
back into
have
the
that
game.
prepared? Because I would love to hear it.
No, I haven't.
All right. I'll go around and I want to ask people like, are you okay? Is everybody okay? Just like a general speech, like, hey, is everybody all right?
People are kind of scared and just slowly pick themselves up without really accepting any help. The
Okay.
majority of them are males, and they look like they're strong males, so definitely like fight worthy.
Hmm.
So they all stand up and just kind of start walking around and trying to figure out what this place is.
Is there anything on the horizons?
No, it's all white as
Is there
far
a
as you can
floor?
see. Yes, you're standing on something.
Shit. And you said like, so what happened with the light? Is it blinding me because my eyes are sensitive to light as a drow?
No, it's not blinding at all.
Okay. Can I check myself for, like weapons and?
Yes, you all have your weapons and your starting character stuff.
And the other people seem like they're equipped with stuff.
Yes, some don't have swords, some have swords. Some oh, by the way, I forgot to mention it. It's actually four humans, two dwarfs, three elves, and one um, halfling.
Are any of the elves drow or just regular elves?
Just regular elves.
I sort of say
Okay.
to the rest of the like loud enough to everyone here. My character's sort of like, brothers, does anyone know any information about why we're here?
A few of them kind of look at each other and sort of like one person comes up and says, "No, we're just as confused as everybody in this room. Do you know?"
I have no idea. I have no idea. And I sort of like, can you see? Is it possible to walk? Is it sort of like endless in all directions? Is that the sense of this
Yes,
area? Like it's a light and it's endless.
exactly.
Hmm.
I just sit down and get out my whetstone and start sharpening my dagger.
Okay.
Uh,
uh,
and I'm just gonna head over to the party, with Rake and them, and just make sure everyone's doing all right. I guess.
all right. I wanna like just watch everyone, just like make sure nobody's making any moves towards us, and just kind of watch people.
Okay. So as this kind of goes on, people just start walking around, and you see that you can basically walk as far as you can, and there's nothing really stopping you. And eventually, you see something in a far distance, like a couple of black dots, and they're coming right towards you. And as they're coming closer to you, they get bigger, bigger, and you see that they're kind of dark, misty balls. And as they get right close to you, they kind of like burst out. And one of them,
I'll draw
um,
my sword at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got my shield up and my sword drawn.
Okay. All right. So there's
Too short
eight
swords.
eight of these balls. One of them is bigger, and I guess at this point we should roll initiative.
Shit.
Ooh, I like that. We gonna roll in roll 20 or?
Yes, we're rolling in roll 20, and you make this as a party.
So who
Oh.
wants to do it? Who wants to
Well,
do it?
hold on. What
I think
about my initiative bonus?
Yeah.
No initiative bonus.
Shit. Okay. And are we doing like lowest wins, highest wins?
Lowest goes first.
All right, I won't roll because
I'm rolling.
Okay.
I get pretty good
Oh,
numbers.
son of a.
That's not too
Oh,
bad.
you're rolling D10?
When-
We can do D10. I was
Yeah.
gonna do a D20, but
Oh,
no, hold
D20.
on, because we can do D20.
yeah, let's
do
do
roll.
D20. I like D20 better.
There's more
Someone else
numbers on
roll
it.
because I just failed abysmally.
Yeah. All right.
All right, here we go.
I whispered to Ode Solution, roll a D10 or a D20.
Okay.
Hey.
Well, it's lowest goes first, so 17 is
Right.
Oh,
bad.
what? Golf.
Yeah.
Lowest suck.
They go first. So, the seven smaller shadows, they're kind of coming from the opposite end where the people, the humans, and the dwarves are. You're kind of
Okay.
on the other side. So, at first, they make 7 attacks. So, I'm actually going to do this in roll 20 because I don't have 7 dice right now.
Oh man. What,
Can we
when they
keep
attack, what do they do?
What? Sorry?
How do they attack? Like they just
Oh, they just like uh, an extension materializes of darkness or like this mist, and it just lashes out like straight at the chest of the human.
okay.
So let's see, one, two, three, three of them hit,
Okay.
and damage time.
Who are they attacking though?
They're attacking two hit the humans and one hit a dwarf.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So they're like.
there is no. You go on.
Okay,
I was
so
just going to say. So they're positioned. So we've got the other people that aren't our party in front of us, and then there's the misty beings in front of them, and we're sort of behind, like watching this kind of unfold from the back with our swords drawn, ready to jump
yes,
in, kind of thing.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So rolling for damage.
You. Seems like a lot of damage.
Okay, and they all actually die.
Guys, do you want to know how much HP I have? It's nothing near that.
Well, actually, three of them fall over and their
Oh.
body immediately disappears. You cannot see their body.
Okay.
And at this point, it's your turn. The bigger ball is kind of staying behind the other ones.
Okay. How far away are they?
You can reach them this round.
Well, in terms of feet, how far away are they?
About 20, 25.
Okay. And how big are they? How tall are they?
They're floating about a foot, 2 feet off the ground, and about 3 or 4 feet high.
Okay. All right. I'll say just dispatch with the small ones, and then we'll hit the big one hard.
Okay.
And I'll
I
charge
want
it.
to. I've got ball bearings in my bag. Can I pick those, like a handful of ball bearings up and throw it at them to see if the ball bearings like pass through these things so we can actually damage them? Or
Sure, you could do that. You can do anything
can I do
you
that
want.
first before I run in? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to. I've got like the best dexterity in the history of this game, but I'm going to get a handful of ball bearings and just like enough to sort of spread out and hit whatever. Like yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it should be like a direct hit. Like I'm not aiming for a specific thing. It's just like, oh, if anything hits, that's fine. So we can.
All right, roll an attack.
So what should I roll?
It's D20,
like
just like a regular attack plus dexterity.
Oh, a hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my dexterity is negative. So.
Oh my goodness! In my head, I just
negative
want to think
one.
to myself.
All right, so D20
Lucian,
minus
stop playing with
1.
your balls.
-1. Yeah. Best.
It just flies. You don't know your strength, and it drops right before it flying through it. Like, it was like
I
this
sort of
close.
chuckle. I chuckle.
Okay.
And
So
I
now,
look at Rake and chuckle.
are these ball bearings on the floor now?
Yes, they're now on the floor like a foot or 2 feet before the shadow.
Son of a bitch. I'll stop before I see these and say, like, really? Are you fucking kidding me? I'll just stand back and like, what's everybody else doing? Like the elves of the dwarves, what are they
I was
doing?
It's not their initiative yet.
Well, okay, but like, do they look like they're gonna run? Do they
Yeah,
look like they're gonna...
they're drawing their swords.
Okay, all right, fine. I'll do a hopscotch and a slash
Okay.
at the nearest fucking ball.
Great.
So let me actually. I didn't write down what my roll was. Okay, d20 plus 4. 15.
Hit.
Okay. I actually think that's incorrect. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, it's a +3, so it's only 4 damage.
It's 4 damage. Yeah, you slash through it, and the shadow sort of dissipates into a cloud of vapor, and it just fizzles out. You don't see it anymore.
Okay. Well, hey, I did what I could.
It's pretty good.
I'm so glad I threw
Yeah,
those ball bearings.
I've done flip on those.
So just so that we're clear, I just like hopped over these, but not like in a like hop. I like man jumped as high as I could and slashed the crap out of these.
Oh, so you jumped
Just so
at
that-
it?
Well, like I jump over the bearings in a very cool, manly way, and then slash down on my way down.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, Vernon.
All right, so is the next one relatively the same distance as that one
Yes,
was?
they're all kind of grouped around the humans and the dwarves.
All right, since I have no way of stealthing in this purely white area, I think I'm going to just whip out my hand crossbow
All right.
and shoot at one. So
Okay.
I'm going to do that. And where in the world did my character sheet go? There it is. No, that's not it. Uno momento. Here we go.
Dexterity
Let me-
16.
Let's see. I get a +4 to the attack. So
Okay.
see if I can remember how to use roll 20 real quick. Roll plus. All right, I got 21.
Hit.
All right. And now for damage, it's going to do 1d6 plus 3. Seven damage.
And
Again.
the arrow flies through it, carrying smoke through it as it leaves through the other side. And as you see the arrow exiting, you kind of see the... I mean, do your arrows have like feathers or something at the end of it?
What is the basic design of a bolt? I don't think they have
No,
feathers.
bolts
do
don't. Bolts don't have any
No.
feathers.
So they're just
like,
basically
bullet
metal.
shaped almost.
Metal
Yeah.
and wood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't have any.
It's very small at the
I mean-
hands. So
Yeah, you kind of see the wood kind of like starting to like burn, but not almost burn, like smoke coming off it, and the shadow also disappears.
nice.
My character feels really stupid at this point. Like he's just feeling kind of
And
like
he
pretty
should.
useless.
As he rightfully should. All right, the 4 closest humans make an attack. Sorry, 3 closest humans, because 2 closest humans because the 2 other ones died. Oops. Miss. Hit. Actually, a crit. And hit. Okay, so 2 damage.
2 damage. What are these guys using at fucking?
Well, I mean 2 rolls for damage because 2
Oh,
people
okay.
hit. Yeah. The
Okay.
first one slashes through a shadow, a regular shadow.
And like throws his wrist at them.
And let me see, do they get any bonus for attacks? No, they do not. So
Are
actually, he
any of
does
these
not kill it.
humans like old ladies?
They're actually all 80 years old.
And the second one also does not kill. And the other ones kind of start going towards it, but not there quite yet to attack.
They go towards the injured black orb.
Yeah, and a few of them, no, they just go towards the black orbs, and a few of them kind of stop there by the fallen humans and kind of attempt to aid them, but once they see that they're dead, they kind of continue on attack path.
Wait, I
So,
thought you said that their bodies like did something.
oh fuck, yes, that's right, they disappeared.
Yeah,
Shit. Sorry, that was bad.
I
Good
got it
pickup.
right here, bro.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So they don't stop. They continue on.
I'm
It
okay.
is the shadows' turn once again. So they make. There's now one, two. So there's 5 of them.
There's
I'll
six.
make a roll in there again. 60, 20. All right.
So we're
One.
not rolling initiative each turn, we're rolling it at the beginning of a battle.
It's up to you. However you want to do it.
I think it's easier to just do it at the beginning of the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they go again. So 2 of them hit the humans, and 3 of them hit the. 2 of them hit the dwarfs. 1 damage. Okay, the dwarf does not die.
Nice.
The human does not die also.
Oh, these guys are sturdy.
And the third dies. And his body also disappears.
So I'm
And
looking at your roll
yep.
here, and I see a bunch of d20s. Is that all damage?
No, that's just attack rolls because I don't have the d20s right now. I left them at my house. I only have 1 d20. So I'm making
Okay.
them in there. Yeah, don't
The
worry.
62 isn't the amount of damage
Yeah,
that
it's
they're
not the
doing. It's
damage.
just, yeah.
Way not damage.
You damage.
That would have been pretty crazy.
Welcome!
Level 1.
This is how I
Level
satisfy
10.
You're actually
myself,
fighting the
guys.
final boss.
Okay,
End of
so
campaign.
yeah, exactly. The big ball comes up to um, Rake and makes
Okay.
an also lashes out.
Shit. Wait, hold on. I thought 2 of them were dead because I took one out and then.
Yes, 2 of them were dead. So
So
that
there
leaves
was only 7.
Oh, three are dead, aren't they? Did the humans kill one, Orlo killed one, and you killed one?
that was afterwards. There was 6 before.
So
6 before
originally
the
there
round.
was 7, and we took out 2. Orlo took out 1. I took out 1. So then one of those dies is didn't go through because there's 6 dies, unless the big one attacked too.
Yeah, the big one is attacking now.
Okay,
Oh, I
but then
rolled 6. I rolled 6 instead of
yeah.
5. You're right.
So that last attack, that last guy didn't die,
So okay, the last guy didn't die. We'll make that.
saving people already.
Okay, but the
Oh.
big ball hits you.
Oh
He
wait,
rolled
how much?
pretty badass.
God damn.
And now he's rolling for damage. 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 4 damage.
You're like,
4 damage.
All right. Well, that hurts.
Oh.
That hurts a lot. What do I feel?
You just straight through the chest, and as it penetrates you, you feel sadness and grief and whatever other bad feeling you can label to it. You feel like pretty shitty.
Wow. That's a little emo, man.
Yeah, exactly. You could do kind of feel emo too.
Alright, so it's our turn now?
Yes, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the one that's attacking Rake.
Okay.
Well, as I'm walking up, I'm like saying a little prayer to which god is it? One moment. To Akalos, the sun god, because that's who I've like sort of devoted myself to.
Well, it's up to you, but the goddess of healing is actually Adeline.
No, I want the god of strength and sun and light and whatever. I think.
Okay, that's a kilos, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm going to say a little prayer like that and like sort of spin my sword around, come up and just like take a big hit on this.
On the bigger
this one.
ball.
Yeah, on attacking rake.
Not perverted at all, guys.
Hope you do well.
I will whack my sword on the large ball.
Oh, okay, whatever pleases you, man. All right, roll.
Roll.
So as he gets close, he hears like a little sob escape from like that from Rake.
This is while like tactfully dodging the ball bearings on the ground. They're sort of, I assume, more over to the right hand side
Okay.
now. So what am I rolling? D20. If I've got, I don't add any modifiers to that. If I've got a strength 4 modifier or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
that's
you add strength and any proficiency. Do you have proficiency? What are you attacking with?
I'm attacking with my
Yeah.
longsword, so I do have a proficiency with that.
Okay, so you get a +1, I believe, for that, and a +4 for your strength. So +5.
So +5 to hit, and then okay, well I'll do this. 14.
14 is hit.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and then damage. Am I adding my strength to that as well?
Just
+4?
strength.
Yeah, but not your proficiency,
Yeah.
so it's only plus
So, yeah, roll 1d8 + 4. 6.
6. Okay, your sword goes through it, and also a mist follows it, but the ball does not disappear.
Uh-oh.
All right, so am I still pierced by like shadow or?
No, it sort of goes through it and like leaves your body through the other side and dissipates.
So I'll think to myself, I don't really like being penetrated. And then I'll fucking swing
makes you
my
sad.
axe and shit. So here it is.
At the same one?
Does a 13 hit?
Yes, barely.
6 damage.
And this one, kind of, as you swing through it with a sword, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah. Though it's a two-handed greatsword.
Yeah, two-handed greatsword. As you go through it, it sort of separates and then comes back together, and it sort of morphs into like a raven, and it flies away.
Okay, as it's flying away, I'd like to fucking shoot it.
You'll have to do that next round.
Damn it.
Yeah.
If
I
only
just
somebody
scream
could
bird.
shoot it.
Yeah, it just
Bird!
like this shadow, like think of like Voldemort flying in whatever.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Does
Yeah,
he
it's kind of
get
like
an
that stuff.
opportunity attack on it if it's flying out of his threat zone?
No, because it's he just swung at it with his sword and it kind of dissipated up.
Oh, so this
And
all
it-
happened in like one action.
Yes,
This
and it
like is
recombined.
his action. It's like
Yes.
okay, all right.
Okay.
Dang.
Wait, hold on. Orlo, man. I
Huh.
want to scream. Orlo, what's your character's name?
Vernon. Vernon.
Vernon. I'll say, Vernon, shoot it.
I'm going to.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
my plan.
All right, Vernon.
Unless how far away from it is it? Like from Rake is it?
Well, you haven't moved, right?
No, I haven't moved yet. Rake moved up to it and hit it, but how far? Like it's flying away. I know that, but how far away?
It's
Is it
probably
at-
now around 10 feet away from him, so it's probably
30
like
feet.
30 feet, 40 feet up from you.
Okay, so it's like 10 feet away from him, up in the air, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hold on, because math dictates it's only about 30 feet away from him. Right,
Are
because
you
you have
really gonna
20,
solve the
20 at the
Pythagorean theorem?
bottom, 10 at the top.
Are you
know?
gonna?
So it's 40. It's 30. It's like 1, 2, 3. Isn't that like a rule or something?
Leave
Alright.
it to the
I thought it was
paladin
four,
to
4, 5,
argue
6.
with God.
I
So
said
that's-
30, 40 feet. The first number I gave was 30.
All right, so it's like 30-ish.
Yes.
Hey, well,
About
I
30
have,
degrees
I
up.
have a thought, and it'd be really cool if I did this. I really want to run up, and I want to jump off of Rake's shoulders and hit it on its way up with my short swords.
Jeez.
You
This
wanna
is
you wanna
fucking
jump
so-
on Rake.
Yeah, I'm very light and small for a half elf.
I sort of, taking this from another D&D, shoot Vernon a look that says, I think I've got a higher strength I think I'm stronger than Rake. Maybe you want to use me instead.
As he's running up, as he's like booking it towards Drake,
I just turn around and do this like,
and you know he's gonna do that, right?
Yeah, he sees the glint in my eye. He's like, "Oh, Vernon's gonna try
yeah,
to do
like I
something."
can just sense it.
Okay.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I
I
don't
think I'm
think you would
stronger.
know that, but okay.
I don't know. I
Can-
flex.
can-
I flex right now. My muscles just to like look stronger.
just to say, look at this.
Yeah, I did it.
All right. Since he's running up behind you, Rake, you can make a perception check to see if he's coming.
All right. I just want you to know my eyes are actually situated like right here, and I got 360 vision.
You're
All
like
right.
fly eyes or
So-
something. It's
Okay,
just
so
like,
Maybe we like choreographed this tactic previously, and I'm like, "All right, activate alpha mode now," and you're just like,
like the transformer noise happens in the
as
background.
I run up.
okay, so how do I
Like,
how
why?
do I
Go.
how
Well,
do I
then,
roll
if you choreograph this, then when he sees you coming, he will help you, like boost you up.
Yeah,
So
that's all I want. That's all I
so
want.
it's
I
it's gonna
just
be up to him.
my
Yeah,
character
no,
sort of
this
standing
was
beside
totally
this with the
choreographed.
shield that could be used as the step, just like dumbfounded, like.
But here's a question. Here's a question for you for like D&D next, right? Um, uh, what do I roll? Like, I don't really understand
Yes,
what
that's the whole thing. There's no skills in Roll20 or proficiency.
Right.
No, skills. So it's all related to the basic. What are they called? Like your
Ability
strength,
modifier?
The
wisdom.
stat.
So yeah, the stats.
Okay, so
So I believe this one would be wisdom. Perception check would be
okay.
wisdom.
I just want you to know I'm trained in perception. Like that's one
Hold
of my
up.
3 trained.
I don't
Yeah,
think you
there's
should
no
be.
training for that type of stuff because it wasn't
Oh,
on
there
all
is.
character
There is.
sheets.
Well,
They
we
can have
train.
proficiencies.
Right, that's what I mean. I'm like proficient in perception.
But there was nothing of that in the rulebook, was there? Because me
Yes.
and Miles didn't see that.
Characters have proficiencies. Like I have proficiency with thieves' tools, spot checks.
No, that's not what I mean,
That's
man.
different. That's different. That's your that's the character bonus. It's not an actual 4E type of proficiency, you know? It's not
No, I
like
know.
Arcana. It's not like that. So if I say like you're doing something with thief tools, like opening a door or something, you would get a bonus for that.
Yeah.
Right, no,
But
I'm not talking.
it would still be like a dexterity check or whatever that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so I'm not really talking about that proficiency, but under my proficiencies, there's like the skills, and in my skills, because I am a bounty hunter, I'm trained in perception.
Okay, then you get a bonus for that.
Right, but so what's my bonus?
So you get a wisdom bonus, whatever your
Okay.
wisdom is, and then you
One.
get the bonus for the bounty hunter. Does
Is
it
that
say
2?
how much?
It should be a +1.
What does it say?
Okay,
Exactly.
so I gotta open that up. Give me a second. You guys,
That's still a proficiency.
Oh, is
So-
it a proficiency? So it's plus
It
1.
is.
Yeah, it's the
All
same thing
skills
as
are
with your
replaced
weapon.
with proficiency.
oh, okay.
So it's just
Okay,
plus
so
1.
it's plus. So I get the charisma, or I'm sorry, the wisdom and the proficiency.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really simple.
So you get 2.
9. Wow.
Right?
Holy shit.
Well,
You
should get
do
like
not see him coming.
yelling out before I.
Sorry? Say it again, Orla?
I like yelled out to him before I got to him. I think he should get some sort of bonus for that. Like,
You
Rake,
should-
heads up!
You
I'm gonna jump on you. It's cool. It's totally cool, bro.
you should have said that before. So,
Oh.
no.
All right, but like when I slashed through this thing, my sword fell to the ground because it's a big sword, and it's kind of like a ramp up to my arm.
So it's like one big motion, like you swinging.
Man, you
Vernon
guys
sort of like
choreographed the
running on
shit
you
out
as
of
you
it.
on the downswing.
You don't know, man.
This is like
Yeah,
a
this is
Japanese game show right here.
Man.
Yeah, this is great. This is good stuff. We're just turning this campaign into an anime here. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, now Orlo, make an acrobatics check to get
All
on
right.
top of him.
I will make a acrobatics. Really? Is
Yes.
that still a thing?
Dexterity. Well, it's
yeah.
it's called acrobatics, but it's part of
It is.
dexterity.
It is.
So you
Yeah.
get your dexterity bonus.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
So
so
it's just a D20 plus
Plus
dexterity
3.
bonus.
Yep.
Are you trained in acrobatics as a thief?
I do. I have it as a proficiency. So
So you get plus
totally
4.
Plus
One.
one.
I get
Yeah,
plus
so-
Or
4.
whatever your thing is.
Oops, I messed that up. 1 second. Here we go. Ah, is
That's
12 all right?
This is
Okay,
level 1, man. Come
what
on.
exactly are you doing? Tell me this.
I
Paint
want
this
to jump
picture.
off something and hit him.
No, tell me what you're trying to do.
Okay, so and did his like sword making a ramp thing go through, or did you?
No, of course not.
All right. I want to kind of like like leapfrog sort of over Rake's shoulders, like jump off his shoulders and take out my 2 short swords midair and just slash the guy.
So you're actually jumping on top of his shoulders.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say you make it, but Rake has to make a strength check.
Oh, Rake, you're strong, dude.
I'm actually proficient in strength.
Okay.
I'm proficient in like gymnastics lifting, and I just
He's a
perfect.
cheerleader.
19.
He's a cheerleader.
Yeah.
19.
Oh, he got it.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, all right. I'm gonna say you jump up, and you're right there, so you can make an attack.
Okay, now let's hope all this comes to a point here, and I hit him. So let's do this.
You're like.
Missed.
So I'm gonna roll 2 d20s because I'm dual wielding. And the rules. Do you know the rules for dual wielding right now? Because
Yes, the first one is going to be just a regular attack with your right hand, and the second hand, unless you have like dual wielding type stuff, you're gonna get a disadvantage, which means you roll 2 dice and you take the lower one.
okay, so I'll roll for the first attack.
Okay.
So what do you roll? 3?
Hmm?
So,
Yeah, he rolls plus 3, and he has proficiency, right? No, do you have
Oh
proficiency?
no, I meant like 3 die. Just if you could just to do it faster, just roll 3 die.
No, but
Oh, but that was
actually,
still effective.
yeah, let's do it separately. Roll the
Okay.
first sword separately, and then roll the 2 dice for the second sword.
Okay. All right.
So this is the first sword.
And I get +4. So first sword, 22.
Nice.
Okay, that's hits.
Second sword, 14.
Well, you made 2 attacks.
Gotta see which one's the lowest.
You gotta make another roll.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
23. I think
Oh
I
my
hit.
god. Holy shit. Yeah, 14 also hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
All right, so 2 damages is.
Yes.
Okay, so. Let's see. I'm not used to rolling in this, so you have to bear with me.
Yeah, I wasn't either. It was crazy. Wait. What? Oh, okay.
So 2d6, and then I get a plus. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop.
3.
I get +3 to that. I think that's right. Yeah. So +3 to each of those. So it's another +6 damage.
Oh my god.
15.
All right, you actually
character
slashed through it. It was like the badass sleep. You guys are just like watching, and the other people just turn around, and you see this guy just jumping on top of Rake's shoulders, leaping off, and doing this crazy slash with his 2 swords, and the bird also dissipates.
All right. Have you guys
My
seen
character-
Fairy? Not Fairy Tale.
My character looks at his shield and gives the shield a look that's like, seriously, why are you not another weapon?
No, that was pretty badass, I gotta say. That's awesome.
Well,
That was pretty sick.
I kind of just flip my hair back and.
Wait, we
This is
gotta
on-
do the landing.
This is on the fall.
Just kidding.
You,
Yeah,
like,
you
flick
got
your
you gotta
hair
do the
on the
landing. Acrobatics check
Oh.
for the landing.
Well, a ridiculous landing. I'm gonna roll.
Have you guys seen Sword Art Online?
Oh my god, I
No.
love that.
Is this what just happened? He just
Yeah.
fucking double bladed. That was
Uh-huh.
Let's see if he sticks the landing.
All right, so roll 1.20 plus dex.
It's gonna be tough.
Oh.
You went like
Nope. God dang it!
15 feet in the air. Shit.
All right, I
Yeah,
stuck-
that's perfect. All right. Yeah, you do like a front flip, and you're like a gymnast type shit.
even though there's probably no wind here, my scarf kind of flows in the wind.
Yeah, there's no wind.
float.
He's
From all
wearing
the
a scarf.
inertia, the scarf
Oh yeah,
sort of
he's
like.
always wearing a scarf. Actually, I'm wearing his scarf right now. I based his scarf after this one.
Wow,
So
nice.
All right. Okay, that was an awesome freaking move. All right.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
All
No,
right. So I don't even know now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 humans left.
and there's only 5 things left. Wait, isn't there another human left? Because we determined that the last one didn't
Yeah,
die.
so they only killed 3. And there was 10, so 7.